USC Trojans, the storied Los Angeles Coliseum, as we'll see a squad from the Mountain West, the New Mexico Lobos, taking on a team from the Pac-12, the USC Trojans. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. And the Lobos will put total leather to crank us up. On the move from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So USC's offense will go on the attack first. And it was a collection of highlight reel plays time after time last week. He'd love to do that again, David.
Oh, there's no doubt. He showed you he's capable. He showed you the big play ability, and he can make those big plays for this offense. And I think the offense is going to continue to look for him. Like, he is that guy outside that they can trust. Interesting to see, Jesse, the wrinkles off of the way they used him, and if he's going to continue to be the focal point of this offense.
I think he should continue to be the focal point, but I do think they have to move him around. You got to show some different looks, some different formations, get him in motion, stack releases, find him some access, because there's no doubt this guy can run routes, he can catch the football, and he's dangerous after he has the football. So let's see some added wrinkles in what this offense and how they take the next step based on what he did last time.
Looking to throw again. Finds a man on the right. The freshman brought down after bringing that one in. The Trojans in the hurry-up. That type of big play can even make Traveler perk up and take notice.
And, man, when I think about USC and just their pass, I just think about explosive. Explosive playmakers, making explosive plays down the field, finding those big wide receivers, making big plays.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. And he fires a dirt ball. Man, oh man, would he like to have that pass back. Now facing a 3rd and long. Tight end now in motion. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Quarterback can pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41.
Man, you talk all week about setting the tone, quieting this crowd. Don't let him get involved. You know how you do that? Get a sack and force a punt on the first possession of the football game. That's a heck of a start for this defense.
And the Trojans will send out the punt unit. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Cover guys do their job, and they get him stopped at the 22-yard line. So New Mexico's offense will get the ball for the first time. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, like power. All those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead. And it's nice to have those guys on your team. They're the leaders of the team, and they're the best players.
And part of the reason why they're leaders is because these guys galvanize their teammates, right? We've seen time and time again, these dudes make plays, and it just sparks the sideline. It sparks the coaching staff. It sparks the fans. They're special players, and they all have to play well.
There he goes. He gets it past the first down marker, and a really nice job to set up that screen and move the sticks. So you think quarterbacks are all about glory. How about taking that shot and getting rid of it just in time?
He did a great job hanging in there, being tough, and more importantly, I think, as a quarterback, surveying the field, looking downfield, nothing open, making the right decision.
Second down, they'll go to the air. And the quarterback will be slowed down back at the 43.
And a great job on the defense, dropping in zone coverage, all eyes on the quarterback, taking away the options, and then finally the pass rush gets home, gets him on the ground.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Here's the pressure. Pressure's there, and he lets it go. And they fail to hook up on third down. The Lobos send out the punt unit. He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Wants to throw on first down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Trevino. Good, solid pickup on that one. They got it out to the 40, and it's first down. After that big gainer to open things up, they'll put it in play from the 40. He'll pull it on the read. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. Got a little work done on first down. Now back to the line. Grabbed behind the line. It's Trevino. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there. The Trojans come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. He'll keep it himself. Fights off the defender. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Trojans look to keep this drive humming. The RPO fired complete to the left.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offensive success.
Stop is made at the 36. Let's call it a 5-yard gain and a first down. The Trojans kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Looking downfield on first down. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
And I love playing man coverage on the back end, getting in those receivers' faces. Don't let them feel comfortable in run zone where they can find all these holes in the zone and my rush can't get home. Pressure them, pressure them, pressure them.
And the Trojans have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off. Deep shot for the end zone. He's got it. They will score. Touchdown, Trojans.
He's just running straight down the field. The thing you got to look at there is the velocity on the throw by the quarterback. He didn't lob it. He got it to him quickly, put it on his body. He was able to make the catch and then run it in for a touchdown.
They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. Pittsburgh looked like a bunch of world beaters today in a stern-to-stem beatdown. I think a lot of people forget this program won 5 national titles last century. A rich tradition and a sparkling performance today. All that speculation all week, and now we know. But something tells me, fellas, we haven't heard the last of either of these teams.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
And the Lobos racing to the line in the hurry-up.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. They'll run play action. Right on target this time. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. The Lobos come to the line with a new set of downs. Off play action on first down. Quickly to the tight end. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Lost to throw again. to the big fella. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. With the catch, it's Petty. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs. On the ground, it's McMillan. Trying to impose their will on the ground as he stopped after a 5-yard pickup to the 33. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Single back formation, and they give it to him. And he was greeted by a host of defenders and barely gets it back to the line of scrimmage. From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on 3rd down. Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41.
And that play is going to drive the offensive coordinator crazy. Remember, in college football now, there's communication between the coordinator and the quarterback with the headsets and the helmet, and you know he was reminding his QB that time, listen, you cannot take a sack here. Remember, we're in field goal range. If nobody's open, throw it away. His QB did not listen to the advice. He takes a terrible sack, and now they're out of field goal range.
He nails it, a 58-yard field goal.
USC 7, New Mexico 3.
So after putting 3 on the board, the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away. Fielded in the end zone, it's Lewis. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. He makes the grab. Makes the tackle at the 32, but they were backed up inside their 20, and they pick up 15. They'll go back to the ground. Slams ahead for a yard out to the 33. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. To the 43-yard line and a first down for this offense. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Off the play fake on first down. Throws to the wideout. Oh, it's picked off. Didn't get a ton on the return, but the most important thing, he got the ball, and they've got it at the 48.
It's just part of playing the position, and that's an interception this young man's going to learn from. That's the first interception he's thrown in his college football career, and guess what? It's probably not going to be his last. You got to turn the page and learn from it.
Let's see what the Lobos offense has dialed up this time. A little bit of feeling each other out. They're down 7-3 as they open this drive. He lobs one high down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Finds the tight end.
Great job on the defense winning those early downs. Now you get them in a predictable situation. 3rd and long, you bring in more DBs, more speed, more fun blitz packages. Get to have a little fun, go get the quarterback.
On 3rd down, going up top. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
That's a good example there of complementary defense. The DBs and linebackers are playing zone, they're playing their spaces, and they force the QB to have to hold the ball, try to work through his progressions, and then the pass rush, they win up front.
And the Lobos will line up to punt it away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Fair catch is signaled for and made. They'll mark it at the 12, and they'll start in a bit of a hole. While we're only through one, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat line. They flipped into the field, and we're ready to play. First play of the period, first down here. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Rolls it in. That kind of play will get a drive started or help your field position. They've got it at the 27. Motion from the wideout. They'll run it from the gun. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. The play action fake. Unloads to the wideout. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. Ball's at the 27. This offense facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Completes it in the middle. Solid work and execution there. They'll have a first down as they mark it at the 40. Use the play fake, now to throw. Quarterback just flat missed it. Incomplete. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Got the quick pass.
I love the anticipation on that throw by the QB on the out route. You got to throw it before the receiver comes out of his break. Nice work.
Quarterback on the keeper. On his feet at the 40. Turning it on! And they are finding some space in this defense. He's got it down to the 25. The Trojans come to the line in the hurry-up.
Man, this defense has to be better. You have to stop the first part of the option, and that is the quarterback. And he gets loose. He gets the first down, another set of downs. They need to figure out this plan and how to stop this quarterback.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. He found his man and zipped it in there, and they've got a first down in the red zone at the 11.
Second quarter, getting closer to the half. Offense is still having a lot of success stringing some first downs together. Defense is going to need to figure something out before they get to halftime.
And the Trojans will line it up on 1st and 10. Motion from the back. Wants to go up top on first down. He's got it and still on his feet. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Trojan. That drive was what every father wants his daughter's romances to be like. Slow, take your time, drain the clock, no hurry at all.
Sometimes love is a slow burn. And that's what we just saw in that last drive. I am so impressed with the execution, and I love their ability to run the football. These players, they're coached up. They're coming out here, and they're executing exactly how their coaches prepared them to do in this game.
They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score.
14, New Mexico, 3.
On the run from inside his own 5. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. Get it out on the screen. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Back to pass. Here comes the heat.
As an offense, you've got to know it. This part of the field, deep in your own end, you have got to do a better job in pass pro if you're going to call a pass play at this juncture in the game. Not good enough.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming. Sometimes avoiding disaster is the best thing. The punter just gets it out of there. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. That last drive, an absolute aerial assault for the touchdown, Jesse.
But it was a nice job in play calling too, David, just giving the quarterback some easy looks and reads so he could go out and execute.
And he knew exactly where to go with the football. Everything looked really, really easy. He was hot. The ball was coming out of his hands. The defense better do something different.
A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. Oh, he's got some space. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks at the first down. Gives it on the option. Really good running. Gets it into the red zone, and they'll have it at the 16. The Trojans with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. They'll leave it with him. And you race it to the house. Touchdown, USC. No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead. I can hear the defensive coordinator in the next booth yelling, "Wrap up! You have to wrap up!"
Bring your feet. 4 points of contact. You hear all those stuff from your defensive coaches. But you know what? Sometimes the guy's just better than you. He makes a play and gets in the end zone.
Lining up to add another. And with the extra point, they're on top by 18. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Boys, expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. Arkansas was far from the friendly confines of Fayetteville, but still managed to scratch out a win. And there was a lot of chatter this week about this group not being ready. Time to check those receipts, if you know what I mean. Regardless the outcome today, guys, these are still 2 quality programs. Proof the sport is as healthy as ever.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Holds and fires complete to the right. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. To the air on 2nd down. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
Boy, this defense is ridiculous. On point. They know how to rush the passers. Multiple guys getting it done. 5 sacks, and we are still in the first half.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Interception, and things are going from bad to worse. Not a lot on the return, but they can live with that as they've got it at the 49.
It's all about making plays, and this guy's been waiting to make his mark on this team. He gets his first interception of the season, and what a momentum-changing play for his team.
So first play of the drive coming here from their own 49. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Hauls it in. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. A little bit more to go after that last completion. They'll try to pick it up on 2nd down. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. And he is swarmed under a host of defenders there to make the stop. Pulls and fired complete. He couldn't find anywhere to go, and now it's 4th down. And the Trojans will punt this one away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. That is just gorgeous. Knocks it out of bounds inside the 5-yard line. We will get another look at this New Mexico offense. Keeping it on the ground, trying to create a little space, and he was stopped in his tracks at the 3.
That's such a great physical play by the defense because this is one of the bigger, more physical running backs you'll see in the country, and we're used to seeing him push the pile the other direction. Not that time. It's the big guys up front on defense getting penetration, and they're sending him back for a tackle for loss.
They'll send the back in motion. Looking to throw on first down. Quickly complete. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there. The Lobos want to crank the tempo. Running back searching for a hole. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. Wide receiver going in motion. Little touch pass to the receiver. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Lobos have their offense in high gear. He'll do it himself. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. After a good pickup on the run, it's second down. Looking to fire. Grab near the marker. It's Rooks. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a first down. To the air on first down. That's caught. It's McMillan. He gets it up to midfield, forced out of bounds at the 50. They've put this ball on lockdown. 8th play of the drive coming up. Got the first down. Looking for more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Finally, this offense starting to shake the cobwebs and get things moving. It's 1st and 10. Finds his tight end. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Hand off to the lone back. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Right back to the well. And this one will be stopped for no gain. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Wants to go up top. Fires to the wideout. It's caught. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. Wants to throw on first down. He's got it on the move. And that defense is there to guide him out of bounds after a short gain. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Caught in the backfield. It's McMillan. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Safe little shovel pass. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a third down stop. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Their hope for a touchdown gone by the boards, but they'll try to put up 3 before going to the locker room. Absolutely center cut. It's our forced to settle for the field goal. So they get the late field goal right before the half, and not much time after this kickoff for an answer. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Coverage team there to make the stop. They avoid disaster, and that's the end of the first half. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, looks like we've had a compelling start to things there in Los Angeles. And there's no more fitting place to begin than with this stud receiver and how he's dominated the first half. Some guys have the ability to elude and evade. This young man is a true 3-level threat. Short passes, the intermediate game, and then the deep ball. He is a problem, and I don't think this defense has the solution. And with that, let's send it back to our men inside the world-famous LA Coliseum.
The Trojans will line up to kick off and start the second half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. He'll pull it on the read. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. The Lobos are in the hurry-up.
And yeah, that's kind of surprising. And we talked about this before the game. One of the big matchups. Run the football against a defense that's been
and he will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
And man, you talk about being down at the half. What's one thing I need to do? I got to protect my quarterback. In the first series here now, you're getting your quarterback hit and taken to the ground. This offense has to protect that dude at all costs.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Grab behind the line. It's McMillan. He ended up going backwards on the play, and they will not convert that 3rd down. Hunt is on its way. Makes the catch. Wants to make a move upfield. And the returner will be brought down. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. He has the first and still on his feet. Breaks into the open. They'll finally get him stopped at the 1-yard line. What a run there.
How about the explosive play by this offense? Man, it's so nice to have guys you can hand the football and just watch him work. Watch him do the rest, the speed, making big plays, breaking tackles. Man, is it nice to have an offense with a playmaker like that.
The big explosive play put him right on the edge, but you got to finish the deal. He'll keep it himself. Touchdown, Southern Cal! And the punishment has been extended.
The defense has got to do a better job of taking the most dangerous man. That's the guy with the football in his hands. Force him to do something with it. You can't just let him keep the ball and go score.
Lining up for the PAT. And with the extra point, the score is 28-6. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Very intriguing Big 12 matchup today, gentlemen. Here's a look at how it finished up. Oklahoma rolled to a victory, and after putting up this kind of win, there has to be some Heisman buzz around a program that produced 4 winners of the award between 2003 and 2018. Just another week in the Big 12 where anything can happen on any given Saturday as we send things back to you guys.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. From the gun, give on the inside. Just a pickup of a couple out to the 15-yard line. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. The give on the inside. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. And the Lobos will bring the punt team onto the field. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. This is a spot you see many returners try to take a chance, but not this time. The fair catch just inside the 40. Pulls and fires complete. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Motion from the wide receiver. He's got it on the right. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. They'll run this play from the pistol. Going to the ground. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. And the Trojans with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Pulls it and fires to the left. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Ball bounced right to him, and he's on the move.
Good awareness by the offense. You never want to see the ball on the ground, but a nice job understanding to just kind of jump on it and make sure you keep possession.
The Trojans will punt it away on 4th down. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Takes it on the return. Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. They go to the ground. Finds his way ahead for 3 out to the 27-yard line. After the productive first down play at 2nd and 6. Trying play action. He'll loft one deep down the left side. Makes the catch at the 20. Ripped off a huge chunk play on that one as he gets the first down before he steps out of bounds. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. They say it's still a game of field position, and that last one just flipped this baby. They've got it 1st and 10 in the red zone. Catch in the middle. It's McMillan. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. They are really clicking along 1st and goal on just the 4th play of the drive. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Back to pass. Pocket breaking down. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
Nice job by this defense, man. Playing aggressive, playing physical, taking away the easy stuff on the perimeter. Nice job rushing the quarterback, bringing more bodies near the line of scrimmage, getting the sack, and forcing the 3rd down and goal.
And how big is that earlier sack now as they try to get it in the end zone here? Looking to throw on 3rd and goal. Right through his hands. He had a touchdown and just didn't look the ball in. It'll be 4th down. And here comes the field goal unit. This kicker has already made a couple today. Absolutely perfect.
That makes the score USC 28, New Mexico 9.
So after the last drive ended with a field goal, the kickoff team out there to send it away. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Opening play of this drive comes from the 26-yard line. The give on the option. There he goes. Gets it past the marker. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one. Give to the running back. Turns it on in midfield. There he goes. That is just a gargantuan play as he has it all the way down to the 12.
You're going to win a lot of games if you can generate explosive plays. That's what we've seen in recent weeks from this football team, but this offense, man, they are every defensive coordinator's nightmare because of the players they've got lining up all over.
And the Trojans just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. Draw play, quarterback keeps it. Touchdown, Trojans! And the pummeling has started.
And this offense is clicking. Another touchdown. Didn't have to go far for this drive, but this offense is doing what they want, how they want, when they want.
Getting set for the point after. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown.
35, New Mexico, 9.
The returner will field it and try to set up his offense in great field position. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here. From the shotgun, the inside give. Knocked down at the 31 after a gain of 5. And they'll line up from the 31 on first down.
First down for the offense.
Looking downfield on first down. Setting up the screen. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming.
By the back. Picks up. Brings up second down.
Looking to fire. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
Well, we've seen this offense struggle early in this game, protecting the quarterback. They went in at halftime, thought they'd made the right adjustments, but it's not looking like it right now. They're still having issues keeping this guy standing up straight up front. They're just getting beat across the board.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third down, he drops to throw. Incomplete. He threw that one up for grabs and into traffic. Fortunate to get it back. The Lobos decide to punt it away. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. He'll try to field the punt and bring it back. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Such great awareness along the sideline and the ability to get that foot down for the catch. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. One more period to go and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. They go back to work in the final period of this one. The give to the back. He breaks a tackle. Turning it on. Continuing to turn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. Caught behind the line. It's Trevino. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. The Trojans come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Hand off from the shotgun. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. From the gun, the running back looking for room. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. And the Trojans pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Quarterback on the keeper. Got enough for the first. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Trojans. They tack a little more onto this lead, and they're on their way to a 3-0 start.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me, or I should get conservative, because this offense obviously has had themselves a day, and apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
The AT unit on the field. And the extra point just tacks a little bit more onto this huge lead. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. Tennessee left little doubt. You know, this version of the Volunteers can hang with any of the teams of the past. And remember, this is a program that went 13-0 en route to a national title back in 1998. All that speculation all week, and now we know. But something tells me, fellas, we haven't heard the last of either of these teams.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. Gets it out to the 27-yard line, and they'll move the change for a first down.
At the 27. That's a first down for the offense.
Wants to go up top on first down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. So now it's second and long. They'll run it from the gun. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. And the Lobos need their binoculars to find that line to gain here on third down. Fires to the big fella. They make the stop right at the 34-yard line, standing tall to keep them from converting on third down. Fourth down coming. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. They got him for the sack, and that'll be a turnover on downs.
I know that was tough, but as a quarterback, you got to know on fourth down, you cannot take a sack. Any way, shape, or form, you've got to be able to get rid of that football and give it an opportunity. That time, I know it wasn't blocked perfect, but the quarterback's got to have more sense of urgency.
This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they...
A shot toward the end zone. And he's got it! Touchdown, USC! That lead's a little more comfortable now as they close in on a victory here in week 3.
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. That's taking advantage of a golden opportunity set up with great field position, and they struck quickly for the touchdown. He'll bring it out. It's Stewart. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Oh, they're after him. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Catch in the middle. It's Rooks.
It's really easy to say the word RPO and say I'm going to run them, but you got to make those decisions, and you got to make them fast. You can't get confused by all the craziness that's going on, by all the guys moving around or talking. Nice job by the quarterback, staying in the moment, seeing it, throwing the slant, making sure he makes the right decision.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. Unloads to the wideout. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go. Wants to go up top. Just a short pass to the tight end. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Faced with a third and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. Zings it complete to the right. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. The Lobos will call on their punt team. He'll try to really get into this one. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. First snap of this drive will come from their own 32. Off play action. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Makes the grab. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Gets it to the back.
Well, the offense on third down there, they're just trying to spit the ball out quickly and see if they can get a block and get north. But the defense, really nice job getting after the catch, getting a tackle, and now setting up fourth down.
Waves the arm for the fair catch, and the catch is made close to the 30-yard line. Let's see what the Lobos offense has in store. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
And I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up and going.
The give to the running back from the shotgun. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. And the Lobos are in a mess here on 3rd and a mile. Pressure coming. Gets it to him on the screen. Got it across the 35 to the 36, but the defense knew that line to defend, and they force a 4th down. Hunt is on its way. On his way back to the 20. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. They'll christen this drive from the 28-yard line. He'll do it himself. Picks up the 1st down. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. The Trojans come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Went to the running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. Keeps it on the draw. Fighting off the defender. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. The officials stop the clock for the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is that much closer to victory. They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving. Shows him the stiff arm. And he's still running after the move. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18.
This guy's been special today. Coming into this one, they thought they had an opportunity really to get him going, running the football, and he has delivered. You've seen the speed, the vision, his ability to break tackles. Well over 100 rushing yards in this game, and that's why they have a nice lead here late.
Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a 1st down. And while this game is all but decided, the offense's job is to score. So they might try to score again. Next, going for the goal line. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
Well, what I love about this team early this year is it looks like they can fight through adversity. Started the year 2-0. This game looked like it was in the balance here in the 4th quarter. But after watching them answer with that last touchdown drive, that shows me they've got the mental toughness to potentially make a run this year.
And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. And you know the standard is indisputable video evidence, and the officials will change the call. Running back looking for the end zone to the left. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add their total.
And you knew this one was over already, but how about an exclamation point to go with it? Another score for this offense. They've had themselves a great day, and the stats just continue to pile up.
On to attempt to try. And with that extra point, the lead remains in the gargantuan category. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive.
56, New Mexico.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. One more play to pad the stats. Looking to throw on 1st down. And the ball falls to the ground, incomplete. The game is over, and that's just sort of how this one is gone. They won the game today. That's 2 in a row. If they win the next one, it's called a winning streak. It's been done before.
And we're seeing the identity of this team coming to fruition. You just get the sense they're finding out who they are, what they're about, what they're going to do schematically, and who their big playmakers are.
Which is tough to do, right? It's tough to grow throughout a season and understand who you are. But when you stack wins week after week on top of each other and start to have success, you start to grow as an identity and you start to understand who you are.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.